the Imam, the old mumble mouth Imam. I think that old mumble mouth Imam was talking to you down there at this program. Yes, he was. So the old mumble mouth Imam, you know, I would give them money to go see Imam Jamil, and they did a hotel, a car. So one time, when we was right over there that last time, break me off a piece of that. So Imam Jamil, I said, break you off a piece. What you talking about? Break you off a piece. You out here just like me. You know what I mean? So you an Imam, go to that, break you off a piece. Your Imam's in prison. Their Imam was in prison. And they depended on me. And then all of them acted funny. I'm not going to call no names. But they had Ed Brown, his brother, and they had that same Imam. They would come here. We had a fundraiser. Brothers from Philadelphia came down. They gave $600. And then when I went down and I was going down and turned over the money to Imam Jamil's wife. And then the Negro here, bookstore guy, type guy. What about the other part? I said I had a fundraiser for Imam Jamil and Sami al-Arian. The Arab brothers that came, I'm sure, they gave for. So it was all, everybody rolling their eyes and they ain't doing nothing. I'm telling you, I was down there in Texas at, remember I was telling you that several years ago, I went to this big masjid in the Dallas area. And so I came, I said, hey, y'all, I want to raise a little funds for Imam Jamil. Oh, you have to come back, week from Tuesday, you have to come back, da, 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 da. So that night, at Maghrib time, I was out there passing out the flyers. You know what I mean, flyers. And then a brother walked in, Imam Musa, da, 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 da. He was a student. He visited us at our masjid when he was coming out to California in '82. He was going to check out Berkeley, you know what I mean? He was a student up in Iowa, yes, that's right, in Ames, Iowa. And I knew him pretty well. He said, okay, Imam Musa, I'm going to holler at you, I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to come back out. He was late for Maghrib prayer, because I'm out there, Maghrib was over, he's coming late. Then, before he goes to make prayer, he pulls out and he stick his key. I said, by the way, you're not the chief around here, are you? You're not the... He said, yeah. I said, good. Go on. I said, man, Isha, I want to make a night. He said, fine. I raised $3,000 or $4,000. So just at prayer time, that night, Imam Lukman's son up in Detroit, right, I was raising, I don't want to get them mixed up. At one time, I'm raising funds for Imam Jamil. At one time, I'm raising funds for Imam Lukman. Let me backtrack. When I raised funds for Imam Lukman, that was another time. And when I came back to the hotel, Imam Lukman's son is calling me, talking about don't raise no funds for my daddy and stuff. And I had just told him on the phone. And remember, his wife in Tanzania was calling here. They said, my husband don't have a gravestone. and that you was at the funeral for Imam Musa. You see how they do our brothers? It's 3,000, was it 3,000 people there? And suppose the Imam would have said, now we want y'all to donate for the community and put up 2 boxes. How much money would they have raised? 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 1,000. Doesn't make, they didn't do it. They don't even think like that. Them niggas don't think, hey man, don't get me to start talking about the Negro imams, because we love them, of course you know we love them. But look what they do, man. They leave you high and dry. For me, it's all right. I know how niggas are. But they gave bayah to Imam Jamil. And they stuck their hands in their pocket when he went to jail. They had to come here from Philadelphia just to a few $100, the whole crew in Philadelphia. This whole crew in Philadelphia, they came here. And then they sneak around, what are you, man, them people would have you almost wanting to do something to them. But in the long run, we're going to do some other fundraising. We want to get him out before he passes away or he's overcome by blindness and debility. You know, they can torture you in the prisons without ever putting their hands on you. They can put you in the same color cell, it's just white, you lose depth perception. You know, if you don't have these different colors around, your neck will shrink up, you know what I mean? Because you don't have, here, white, green, different colors. Suppose you're in a room that have only one color over a period of time. They do studies on that, your neck will shrink all up. You know what I mean? They torture people all the time with this crap. And, you know, we didn't do nothing to them. We just put them in a regular old cell. Anyway, and they don't let you out. They don't let you get exercise. They don't let you do such and such and such. You're on 24 hours. Why they keep him on 24-hour lockdown? They let him out to the penitentiary, go somewhere for a minute. Why they do that? He don't have no, he got life without possibility of parole, but he didn't do nothing to be on lockdown, right? Anyway, we love Imam Jamil. And the place in Texas let us make, the brother let me make an announcement, and I raised $4,000, $3,500, $4,000. Then I came back next time, and a Somali guy was in charge. He said, there's no, what did he use? No outside.
No drop-ins?
No drop-ins. No drop-ins. It's dirty. It's dirty, you know? So what does that tell the boss man? And I'll close with this. Our idea was the same. We told Dar al-Hijra when they drag y'all people to the penitentiary, I say y'all buy the family a Benz. Remember we said that? Yeah. Buy them a house, 5-bedroom house at least, and y'all hook them up. They didn't do that. They have the wives sitting there, Dar al-Hijra is selling cakes and crap like that to help their husband in prison. And when they drive up, the car is smoking. What do you think that's going to do to the other women? These people is nasty, man. They're nasty. You have to work to love them. And that's what we do. Of course, we love them all. But you depend on Allah. Because, anyway, it's a long story. Are there any more questions?
No, that was it. Yeah, that was
okay.
it.
Alhamdulillah. All right, well, we off on the road. Did you?